Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Psychic You online training. I'd really love it if you would dive right in and do the free psychic online video exercise, which will show you what your strongest natural psychic senses are. Because then you want to take a look at what the rest of them are and start to develop and open those psychic senses, because that is your instrument. It's clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance. And you may not understand what these words are. So you want to turn those senses on to their maximum potential. If you're already well underway, that's great. You can just do this exercise as well, because things do change and shift a bit. What this is going to do is just let us know exactly what senses are strongest at this moment. And remember, there's no wrong answer. Things change. Just all you have to do is pay attention to what your mind is doing. Everything comes through the mind. So just pay attention to how you're interpreting this whole scene that I'm going to play out for you with words. How do you inhabit this scene that we're going to do? I'd like you to get a piece of paper and pencil, because you can, keep track of these strongest gifts at this moment. And if you could make a date on the paper, then you'll be able to track it later, because like I said, they do shift. This is the starting point, and it's a good place for you to begin. So go get a piece of paper and a pen, and we will start after you get that. This entire exercise is under 10 minutes. If you want to start developing your psychic abilities, please start with your strongest natural sense. That way you'll be happier, because you'll get more success sooner. Sit down and find a comfortable spot. Close your eyes and just listen. Imagine. We're just going to daydream for a moment. You're walking up a quiet road in the countryside in the late afternoon. The sun peeks through the clouds. There are fluffy clouds and streaky clouds. They're starting to build in the distance. A bird flies overhead. You hear some noises. It begins to rain. Soft raindrops are falling, and puddles form on the ground. Pay attention to the air. Is it moving? A cool gust moves across your face. The leaves of the trees rustle. The rain is like a tropical rain. The sun is also out, and you can feel now the sun warming your shoulders. Do you taste the cleansing water? What do you smell? Do you see colors? Do you feel the water on your skin under your feet? Do you hear it? Check in with your own body and what's happening. What's the strongest sense that you are using in this moment? There's no right or wrong. What stands out in your mind the most? What was the easiest thing to inhabit? Think back on the exercise and what stands out as far as what you experienced. If you look at your notes, you will see a pattern. What's the strongest? It's either going to be visual, hearing, it'll be one of the five senses: sight, smell, touch, taste, hearing, seeing. Bravo, you did it. I'm so excited about your progress. You know now what is the most immediate psychic sense for you, and this is the one that's just going to be your natural starting point in the next segments if you want to go ahead and start exploring with all the different techniques and tricks and tools that I can offer you. I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun. If you're ready to take the next step and start to open those psychic senses of yours and start to expand the ones that are already working for you, come over to psychicu.com and get the instant download course. You'll get audios and videos and exercises to learn how to open those senses, as well as tips and tricks and psychic secrets about activating your psychic potential. psychicu.com. You can get this at psychic-u.com if you haven't already signed up yet. And if you have, you'll get another email from me inviting you to your own sampler course next. In the meantime, I just want to tell you the reason this works is because psychic information and spiritual information comes through the same side of the brain as your imagination. So that's why this is actually accurate. A lot of people who are gifted, intuitive, psychic, or whatever you want to call it, people who sense things on more than just the 5 physical senses, have gone away from their gifts after experiencing something in childhood that was phenomenal. And so a lot of us have taken these breaks and then come back to it as adults. There are definite things we can do to reconnect to those gifts and to accelerate them and develop them and harness the power of those gifts. And that's definitely something that I really enjoy watching other people do, because they get to connect for themselves that way and see the magic inside them and also the magic they can bring to other people's lives. And it becomes this network of light worker people. And I know that sounds a little bit ridiculous to some people, but that's probably not my audience. It's okay. We know, those of us who have experienced the magic and the miracles, what it's truly about, and that it's real.